Now that's a sexy gun, guys. What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in for another Destiny 2 basic review. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Monarchy Scout Rifle. It's called the Song of Justice 6, and it is in the kinetic category. The intrinsic perk is high impact frame. You have your choice between medium zoom and long zoom. We have armor piercing rounds, extended magazine, and auto loading holster. So that's what she is. Let's talk about how she performs. So if I'm going to put all the cards on the table, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I struggled with this weapon. I did not find that vibe. Now, I want to be sure that you understand that just because I didn't do very well with this weapon, it makes it a bad gun. That is not true. I am completely fair when I give you guys these impressions. I had the same feelings about the Gellion's demise, a lot of those slower rate of fire ones in Destiny Year 1, and I thought they just didn't fit well in the meta. There's just too much delay between shots, and it just feels like it's less threatening of a weapon, and I'm an aggressive player, so this doesn't necessarily match my playstyle. It's not my flavor of Scout, and because of that, I don't particularly enjoy using this gun. It is a slower rate of fire weapon. It hits very, very hard, though, and oh shit. And it's a powerhouse. It's a 4-tap, 52 damage to the skull. That's a lot of damage coming out of one trigger pull. And each one of these scouts, they scale like roughly 4 damage or so. So it may not seem like a lot, but it's going to make the difference when we're talking about putting on that harass and that damage. And some people really favor these weapons. I know there's lots of people actively looking for it. And I will compliment the scope. I love the scope on this thing. And despite the slow rate of fire, it does have quite a kick. It kicks like a mule, and it's something you're going to have to adjust to, but it's not something that's completely untamable. Nothing that can just completely be managed with practice. So the gun is good, it's just got to be an acquired taste in my opinion. Again, with everybody so stuck on the Might of multi-tool, something like your Nameless Midnight, those guns, oh shit, here it comes again. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Shit. It's just like, it's hard to replace what's the meta. Not necessarily because the meta is what everybody's used to, but because they are dominant. Those are the ones that people enjoy. And though this gun is good, it's just got to be used in the right way. I loved using guns like this and the Does Not Compute and other variants and stuff inside of competitive, though. And as weird as it sounds, yes, taking a different gun into competitive when the Mida is dominant seems weird, but if you have the right map, and you have the right line of sight, this is a very strong weapon. I love defending, you know, long streets when I'm worried about rugs or something like that. It's really, really strong on certain maps, and obviously this is not the ideal map, but knowing what we know, there could be some really, really solid love for this gun. You just gotta get out there and test it yourself. I, for one, would recommend you guys to at least try it and see if you like it. If you don't, there's nothing wrong with it. I personally am not going to be using much of it, but it doesn't make it bad. So that is my general review on the weapon. It's solid, it's got its strengths, it hits very hard, you're going to need to keep your distance, and because of the lack of fire, it's not very forgiving in close quarters. I feel like that's one of the big edges those other archetypes have. They're faster rate of fire, which means you can put in bullets to other enemies, make them panic, make them flinch, and you get to do more in immediate close quarters. This gun is strictly a long-range weapon. It is very hard to get used to in close quarters and is okay in medium range. So when using this weapon, I recommend you guys to adopt a sniper mentality. Only use that gun if you would be comfortable having a sniper in that range, because that is the area of strength for this particular weapon. If I am getting pushed, I'm going to swap to my auto or something like that, like you just saw, and you guys got to do the same thing. So thank you guys for watching. Get out there. The Song is an incredible weapon in the right hands. Practice, experience it, love it. Take care, guys. Subscribe. See you soon.